Hi everyone, it's Angelona Nonmima. I just woke up a while ago. I've not even changed anything. And okay, I had a very strange dream and I really need to share it because this is serious and it has to do with something with authority. And it's a real cousin of mine. I dreamt my cousin and she's called Marwa in Nairobi. We were very close to one another, very, very close. And I even happened to give her my documents. I trusted her so much when I was in Nairobi doing my shit, hustling and all that. Back then, I'm in Germany right now, and I gave her my documents, and they were very sensitive documents, including my PIN number, my everything. Unfortunately, she did betray me because I have two registered companies. One is Mombasa Zumba, and the other one is Bilu Investment under the name of Bilal. They were registered. I was starting some few projects and I really got betrayed a lot. And that's why I'm saying I've lost so much that if it was somebody else, they would have even committed suicide from the losses and the betrayals. It's a lot of money. But it's okay. It's life. So, and she happened to have those documents. I froze the companies temporarily because I'm out of the country. I have in-laws who are like auditors. We have everybody in the family. We have doctors, in-laws, lawyers, or cousins. I told one of them and he froze it because there's nothing. I didn't want to do anything, and I'm out of the country. Nothing is operating. So sadly, I did mention it once here, and she took it for granted with Capricorn. A lot of money was being transferred, but there is also this Warduna Rose who was involved in this fraud. And the fraud pulled in so many people. Capricorns was involved, the team of honeys. The last time I was in Kenya, I told you I have every evidence you are involved in laundering. I gave a side eye because of Egypt. But sometimes you can try to, and just imagine what the people who are talking so bad about me and they don't even know me well. And I gave a side eye. I just left it that way. But the investigation was just one step away to pull them in and interrogate them. I left them. It went so deep. The betrayal was so much, so much. A lot of identity theft. A company was opened, a real estate company was opened, and my name was involved. And that is Makadara Investment, something I didn't open. We don't have that company in our family. But somebody opened on using my identity, our family identity, my brother's identity. My brother Edie, the real one, he's in Kenya right now. He was in UK doing very well. And you believe it or not, the occult attacked him and his in-laws, ex-in-laws, all because of wealth. And he went to Kenya because he is not okay. He's suffering severe depression. And not only that, because he was also affected by magic. And you will not believe who did it. Somebody who is just here. That's why I'm saying I'm very patient, but when time comes, I'm pushed to the wall, then I have to react and use the Pluto energy, like what I showed you yesterday. So what happened here? My own cousin teamed up with Scorpio was involved. They had a fling, even though she was in a commitment. Honestly, I have nothing with Scorpio because I don't want to lie and keep this lie going. There is nothing between me and Scorpio. All they did was identity theft. Do you understand me? But she was involved in it, and my whole cousins and everybody got involved, and I was sidelined by my entire family because of a very nasty lie. It's fine. But they think I'm that stupid, and they were trying to make me look crazy. That they will do things and do reverse psychology, and then they will question me, just like the way Scorpio was going around telling people like I'm not you know, normal, I'm crazy, I'm this. Why? Because so that their facade can keep on going, because they know they lied. The truth was coming up to catch up with them, but they were trying to crisscross everything so that the truth doesn't come out, and kept on bullying me and saying that, oh, she's crazy, she needs this, she needs that. They didn't know who I am, but now everything has stopped because they know now who I am. So, all in all, what did I see? I rarely, my dreams always come with a warning. It's always like picobello, always on spot. Because I get my messages very strongly. You know how intuitive it is with me. So what happened? I dreamt my cousin. She took a photo, black and white, like she was wearing a blazer, and we had like a small office at home. And in that office, there's my brother's photo, Edie. And she took a photo next to it and kept it there, posed, like next to him, like they're, if somebody will see, they'll think like a couple. And then I saw my mom. My mom was the one actually showing me through the phone, and she said, look at this uh, madness, which is here in the office at home. And it was just another home, not our real home. This is a different house, but it is our house. Not the one currently my mom lives. No, it's a different place, but it is our home. And we had a small office. And she was like, look at this. And I said, how on earth will she put her photo here next to him? And what is the bond between these two? Something is off. I sensed it. I said, something is off. And my mom said, yeah, she said she's coming here to be mentored by him. How will she mentor him when he is not like, mentally stable to do any job, because he is sick? Do you understand that? Because he is going through depression. He is recovering, yes. But he said he want now my mom was trying to explain the story to me. She's saying like, yeah, he said he's training her so that she can be the helper, someone to help. But my mom said, but I don't trust what is going on here. There is something more. But I don't know how to read. My mom didn't go to school. Typical Arabs, you know how they are. Like, the father was not into school stuff. He was just taking them to madrasa, and that's it. She learned after getting married to my father to write her name and signature and read. That my father is the one who taught her, my late father. But during the family, they were very strict. Most of the back there in Kenya, they are not educated, as of the old generation. They were not, especially the women. They didn't go to school. It was only for boys. So what happened here is, she said, I can't read. I'm seeing so many documents, and she's printing things. I can't read. I don't know what she's doing. But I know where I put, she was trying to say, like, I know where I put your brother's stuff. So I told her, do you think there's anything missing? Just go and look at rubber stamps, because those are the most important things, letterheads and such. And she was like, this is missing, this is missing, this is missing. And then later, my brother was like, my money is missing. There's no money here in my wallet. I kept money, money is missing. And she's not picking my calls, she's not coming. So when they went through, the cabinet, they found out files were missing, there were documents missing, letterheads missing, and even there were some forged papers which were in trash, and my brother managed to see them. And it's like she was printing something, but there was an error. Instead of shredding it, she just threw it. So that was the evidence that she printed a forged paper and forged some documents and signatures. She was working with a group of people. Now here comes the story. When we started this, they took over. I was left out in the cold, because when Scorpio went down there and teamed up with my family, they became one, and I was outcasted. With the same thing with the Capricorn. This is what they did to me. Everything was a lie, and that is the reason why I'm saying I was in Kenya 2 times. How come these people did not even contact me if they're really connected to me? And that's why I got the energy of twin flame. Deception, the reason why my journey has stopped, it's because of all this deception and the entire community which is involved. Capricorn is involved with Aries. They know what they did to me. They have minions, women who are a group of people. And that's why I said I don't want this group is here, the type of Manal Jangi Khan, the group of Umi. These were all connected to who? The Egyptian Capricorn, who is also connected to France and connected to Scorpio, and the saga continues, including Bam. And it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. All these people are interconnected. That's why you see Rosina came here quickly. Why did she come here quickly? Because she wants to cover up. She signed a contract under my name, fake ID, because they have a fake Mima in Uganda, they have a fake Mima in South Africa. They're involved in the contract of tech company who is an Ethiopian. That's why there's a Tigray girl also there. They have done so much, so much. There is a fake Mima from Nigeria. There is Sarah who is involved in this mess. All of them are in it, and I'm going to prove it to you one by one. So this is how my cousin, like she was the centerpiece because she was dealing with these people. And now what I saw in the dream was weird. She was caught, and when she was caught, she was like literally calling me, screaming. And mind you, we don't have contact, but she was calling and screaming and crying. And she said, like, please help me because I'm being imprisoned with a group of people. Those group of people, they were caught with fake money and foreign currency. Fake money. They had issues with fraud, so many fraud, like forged signatures. The stamp which was stolen from us, they found out that they were using the stamp, they were using my company, they were using our family names and everything to do all this transaction underhandedly, without our knowledge. But she was the key bridge it's like she was working with them and some other people are behind the scene. I'm not going to mention them, but they're also part of us in my family. But she was the main cause because she was like the source. She had direct, she had all the raw materials in the hand. And so what happened, she was caught because the guys gave her some money. The money was fake. And she was caught with the fake currencies. She was caught that she is the one who gave them the papers. The guys sold her out also. That gang is known notoriously, like they have a network all over the world that they do this business. So they got her, and when she like collided with them, she fell in that trap. So that is how she was connected and landed in prison. And she was calling and screaming like, please, please come and take me out of this mess. I fucked up, and so and so and so is involved. Please help me, help me, help me. A lot of stories. But there was nothing I could do because even the people I know, they told me, no, it has to be this way because we have been investigating this for almost 2 years, and this is the conclusion. These are the culprits here. They've been doing it, like throwing stones and hiding hand. But now we have all the evidence. So there is no way out. I checked the meaning of the dream, I posted it. Normally, if you see a woman being imprisoned or anybody being imprisoned, for example, and that person is very pious, very high vibrational, they're clean, they don't engage in, like extramarital affairs or sex or anything. A clean bill. You have a clean bill. That means you're marrying a rich person. You're going to marry a rich person. That's the imprisonment. You'll be marrying a rich person. But if you know that there is a history behind that person, then definitely that dream is coming into a negative form, of which we saw there is poverty. There will be a life-changing force, life-changing situation where it will be forced whether you like it or not. The universe will step in, which is the tower. And then the other thing is poverty in store for you. And the other thing is a very nasty illness, which will not kill you, but it will take time to cure. And mostly this is like life-altering diseases, which are like cancer, or even if it's an STD, you will live with it for a long time, such kinds of things that you will need to go through a lot of therapy just to keep your life, going. Those are the punishment. Those are the meaning of these dreams. And theft, it is something which is against the norm. I'm going to ask the Quran if this dream was in the first. We'll start with this. Is it good or bad? I know the history of my cousin. I know she has a problem with abdomen. And I know she's a groupie. And I know she was connected to the Nigerians also. She had friends. It's a lot. I know more than what she thought I didn't know, because they cut contact with me thinking I don't know. I know the link they have with the Capricorn, with the Scorpio and all that. There is so much they think I don't know, including these minions. And that's why I was fighting some people. I was telling them, stay away. But they think I'm being a bully. And then come the stupid Capricorn woman who comes in and calls me the elephant in the room. She is the one involved in this most of the crime. And I'm going to prove it to you. You'll be shocked. Bam is one of them. So let's start with asking, is the dream a negative or a positive one? Ya Quran, by the grace of Allah, on this holy day of Friday, please show it to everybody. Is this dream because it was very estranged message and real? Is this dream coming with a nubuwa of a positive message, or it's a negative message with a warning what will happen to these people? If it is positive, stand still. If it is negative, please rotate. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, it's a negative. That's 100%. And I could feel it, because I even woke up, I could smell her, I could feel her heat, her aura. The aura is always your heat. And her scent. And I knew this is real. I was there, and it's like time travel. This is happening. It's going to happen. And this is exactly the incident which is going to take place. She will be screaming and this and that. Just a minute. Open the door. Check the box. Oh, Bilal is back from school. And it's Friday, so he has a long weekend until Monday then. Anyway, so that's the first part. The second thing I'm going to ask, did she forge the sensitive documents I gave her to do anything nasty? Ya Quran, did Marok take any of my documents that I entrusted her and use them for her own selfish need? If she did so, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yes. Yes, she did that. Did she collide with the group of people she's working with and committed a fraud? If it's true, Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah. So everything is on point. She's connected to these people. She's connected to one or two, and the rest is connected to this entire community. And that is how they got the outlet and inlet through my stuff. So yes, she did fraud. Was she affiliated with Scorpio to do all this? If it's true, Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, I've not even started, you see. And what about Capricorn? Was she affiliated with Capricorn? If it's true, Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, Capricorn involved. What about Aquarius? Was she involved with an Aquarian also to do this fraud? If she's involved with Aquarius also, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yasin. Oh. Is Aries also involved in this? If Aries was also part of this, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So everybody's involved, yeah? What about Taurus? Was Taurus involved in this? If Taurus is involved, Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yasin. Al-Quran. Okay. Through these fraudulent activities and the connection of one another in this group, is Rosina actively also involved in this deception? If she's involved, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Rosina, I think you're very skilled and very slick. What about Bam? Is Bam involved in all these fraudulent activities and playing dirty with paperwork and deception when it comes to finances? If she's involved, Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yes. You are involved. That's why you are trying so hard to cover up everything, yeah? Let me make it a bit clearer. J-Lo. Is J-Lo involved in this fraud? If J-Lo is involved in all this fraud, Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. J-Lo is also involved. Ponytail. Was the ponytail involved in the fraud or protecting my interests? If he's involved in the fraud, Ya Quran, please rotate. If he was protecting my interest, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You are involved in the fraud to ponytail. So it's like initially the whole group here is involved. The whole group. I know she was dealing with a Saj. She was married secretly to a Saj also. Is Sagittarius also involved in this fraud? If Sagittarius is involved, please rotate. If not, stand still. All of you are involved. There is no way I can lie about this, or the Quran can lie about this. So this is like a wake-up call. I am being shown, including my twin. Is my twin involved in this fraud of deception? If he was involved in deceiving me, Ya Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. See that? What about Raila? Was Raila involved in this deception? If he was involved also, please rotate. If not, stand still. Nobody. It's like, that's the thing I was saying. It's the whole community. That's why I was outcasted. Fake Bakthir, and they formed a lot of, like an entire database with the double accounts. It's like I'm Mima, then another cloned account of Mima open, and it's being run by somebody else. So this is so much, the Pakistani fake Mima, the Nigerian, the Middle East, everywhere. In short, I can just tell, I can't say all the name, but everybody's involved in this shit. They're all involved. This card fell. See? So there was even sexual connections here. I don't want to say much because it's embarrassing. I will just shut up, but the truth is out. There was an affair going on, and I know that. So they were all rushing against me. And I'm telling you, all these honey games, honey group, were all in it. But they want to try and create a story which doesn't make sense. These old people were involved. You want to prove, I will prove it. Is Mima Sweet, the one from Lamu heading to connected to Brazil and Egypt, was she involved in this fraud? If she's involved, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You see? The one with she covers her face, but she puts on makeup. and she's Team Abdul Samad, I think. They were all involved, all of them. So you can imagine, who do you trust in this world? Who do you trust if your own family can sell you out? But this is the end now. There's poverty, there is diseases, and there is a life change. So somebody can just have to downsize all of a sudden. The 3 cats, you'll find out there, you'll be shocked. I'm telling you, people, there's so many. The cat community, that is, there's 3 sisters. I mean, the Honey and Mariam and the other one. Are they all involved in this fraud? If they're involved, please rotate your Quran. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. See, I told you, and I did say last time, I did see that there was enough evidence, but I sidelined them. I was like, because I know Manal and their family, despite these people who are doing shit against me, I still looked away. But this time you can't. The karma is coming and you're here. All of you are victims. You are involved in laundering, including Mariam. Why do they give Mariam the contract? This is the reason. Was Congo involved also? Linked to Nairobi and the Nigerians. If they were also involved in this fraud, your Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Congo is also in it. What about Team Cuba? Is it involved? If Team Cuba is involved, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, I'm not surprised because I know why. What about the stubborn Mariam who always wants to keep up and stay here for competition? Is she involved in the fraud and laundering and forgery? If she is involved, your Quran, please rotate. If not, stand still. Yeah. Those are the ones you know, but there is also the ones here in Germany who are also involved. The likes again of Gushi and Mariam and all that, they were all involved in it. I can't go deeper and deeper and deeper. Muhammad, all of them. But I will show something. What's the fate of this situation? Okay, I'm just told to ask here first. What's the fate of this situation? Are these people going to face the court of law and be jailed? If most of them are going to face the court of law and justice prevails and they're going to be jailed, please rotate. If not, stand still. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oh, so it's a big group. That bank, I think this is the tower. They won't see it coming. This life force change. This is the thing, they won't see it coming. And that's the reason why it is in Surah Al-Ibrahim. There is a verse about a man who was talking, when a person who dreamt and went to Ibn Sirin, 2 people. One was a pious person, the other one had a very nasty background. He's known to be notorious. And they all dreamt the same thing. And one was given the answer that they are going to be amputated. Their hands will be amputated because of theft. And the other one was told they are going for Hajj. And it appeared exactly what the way, he predicted. The students were amazed, like, why did you give same dream 2 interpretations? And he said, it is because of how that character of the person is. The ilham, I mean the message which came, ilham is intuition in Arabic, which came, I'm not calling any ilham, I don't want to see you. And when it came, it means the person was seen, like the noble one is heading in the right path, but the fraudulent one is going to a severe punishment where he will be amputated not to steal anymore. And the reference which came from Surah Al-Ibrahim, the verse which talks about the thieves and in the caravans, those people who are causing mischief through the travelers of caravans on the way, and they used to rob them, and they were amputated as their punishment. And that is the meaning of that person who was the one who was fraudulent, the one who was notorious, ended up getting his hand cut through the interpretation of that verse in Surah Al-Ibrahim. So a dream, you can dream, I can dream, another person can dream. We can see the whole dream, but we will have different meanings depending on how our weight in the spiritual realm is. That is something I needed to see. So we have seen many people might go to prison, may not be all. Some can just be victims of circumstances, but most of the people knew about it, and they, like signed in the forged document, or they knew it was wrong and they did it. So prison time is coming. For others, it's going to be a disease here and poverty. Let's see, what's the fate of these people involved? Yeah, someone is coming with an apology. There's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Doesn't matter the age, but this person is extremely immature. Someone might want an apology here, but there is judgment. That is the thing. The prison, the cars which were just driving these people to the to the prison after judgment. So here it is. So somebody is going to be judged because of their page behavior. I'm not supposed to be doing this, but this is a very strong spiritual message, because there is an energy of twin flame here. I think this is the reason why my twin was also told I have to cut him off. You see, 5 of Wands. It was petty competition. Empty victory, which now leads people to be judged. They were judging quickly everything because they were just under the energy of the page. Now, things are changing. They are going to be judged so bad. And this, you see, 5 of Swords is a group of people. So these were people who are taking from others things which were not theirs, but they were just taking because they want to win at all cost. And that it is. Money was involved, fake documents, rubber stamps. See that? Prison. And we saw it here. Many will go to prison. She is a woman. She was calling me. And here it is. So definitely a woman will be going to prison, and the group. And this is group also, the Swords. There is enough communication seen what these people have done. Air. So this is database, whatever information was collected, voices. Yeah. The angels are bringing balance now. And this is the Jupiter again. I was telling people, like, did you have to do this shit to me? Like, cause a lot of delays and the fraudulent activities. I was supposed to be traveling today. Do you know that? I was supposed to be traveling today. But because of somebody's bullshit and jealousy and all this, look at what is happening now. The entire group is being judged. This is group work. Look how many people are here. Look how many people are here. And look how many. As the one is tied and the rest. So this is group work. Many people were going to be affected here. And this has to happen. Because I told you, Neptune and Jupiter. Jupiter is going direct now. In Pisces, we had Saturn. When Saturn went direct, I asked people, have you done your homework? But now it is Jupiter in Pisces. Those keys, which are supposed to be of wealth, those hidden knowledge in the ancients, your spirit guides, who are supposed to be honored and were dishonored, they're bringing the balance now. So Jupiter is doing their shit. Mass arrest. Many people will be arrested, and it is not one place. It's all regarding work. It was all work and finances. And it is true, it's connected to work and finances. It's all here. So there's mass arrest here coming up. Yeah. And this is the poverty we saw even in the meaning, and I showed even the Quran confirmation. When this judgment kicks in, people might lose their job, and this is the life-changing force. From 8 of Pentacles, someone will head to 2 of Pentacles. This is definitely poverty. Yeah, again, 5-5. I can't make this up. Look. A group is fighting. And because of this, Now the group is dismantling and fighting. Nobody wants to go to prison, but unfortunately people will go to prison here. The woman is the ringleader. So Bam is involved, all these people, the one in Kenya trying to smart people. You know who you are. You started that shit, the whole of Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, even here in Germany. So there are many people. This dream was just a symbol. It was just a symbol. But the domino effect will come to the entire community. And I did say it will be like a tsunami. This is the tsunami now. Yeah, you see. There's a Gemini who is involved also. The sabotaging. And this was a soulmate, someone who needed to learn this lesson the hard way. They even had a sexual encounter here. They were lovers. So Gemini, very significant, another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, low vibrational. But the other thing is, most of them, I have all the signs here. They're going to go to prison. So we have all signs. But there's a huge fight coming here. This was a past life lesson. Someone needed to learn this lesson. Because somebody was doing all this facade, they wanted to collect money. The woman was doing it for money. The guy was doing it for money. But now, one thing they missed, they failed. Intuition is not working on their side. And this can be a water sign also, Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy. Doesn't have to, but somebody now, whatever they're doing, necromancy, whatever, this magic they're trying to encourage, it's calling Aladdin in a genie bottle, this kettle, it's not working. And the reason why it's not working, I did let out my spirit, one of them married, and it is very big. And I said it will take even 6 months or more. But when he doesn't come back until he finishes the job. So he is already working on it. You can see the energy which is changing here. He's out there fixing shit, cutting cords, doing all this, and enlightening people. Even, like, I wish people will understand the spirit world, how it works. He can go into somebody and, like, direct them to do something and show them on where that hidden secret is, that kind of energy. Or person who was doing like necromancy or any kind of magic, the magic does not work anymore. You see, he has taken all the powers away. These people were doing it because they were making a lot of money and protecting themselves. 2 earth signs. A female and a male, public eye, very flamboyant, money involved and all that. Not anymore. The magic is not working. They have no protection. Because I manifested this. I manifested justice. And because of that, there was this third party, no more. Now, no more. The tower is hitting. And this is the spirit, I'm telling you, married. The tower is hitting. So expect the unexpected. If it is arrest, yes, prepare yourselves. And this is going to be a global shit. Because the man is holding a globe there and a wand. So action will be taken. This is going to go global here. This gang, which is all involved in this fraud, and it is here in our community, prepare yourselves. You're going to be tracked down. Not tracked down because everybody was under investigation and they didn't even know it. I was warning you. But people underestimated me. This is going down. Yep, the devil. You see, people are binded. But not anymore. Now the angels is stepping in. Binds are being broken. Whatever illegal, devil also represents illegal activities. This is also a low vibrational Capricorn with a Sag. Doesn't have to, but it is. But whatever illegal activities, this was a past life lesson. Now Jupiter going direct, it's coming to clear all this mess. Yes, a lot of deception. These people were very deceptive. A male and a female, very deceptive when it comes to work and finances. This is why I was always, like staying broke. Because there's a male and a female. They were earth signs. Doesn't have to, but they are. And an air sign. They were the ones taking everything now. The game is changing now. They're heading to prison. They're heading to poverty. Yeah, and a curse. Whatever I manifested is bringing a curse to the entire group. And I've been telling you here. There is a curse. There is a curse. There is a curse. There's no way out. Anybody now will step out of this. The entire community is under a curse. And this is global. Global. So everybody here is going to be affected. Guilty by association, the whole world. I told you, global. See that? Global. Because this chapter has to end once and for all. Then a new beginning can start. And it all came in because of a woman who lied. An older woman who's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini lied about all this shit. But now, the moment she does this again, the world is coming for her. Yeah. And then there is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man who's going to be maybe like working with the judicial system. This man is going to bring some justice with a Libra. I am a Libra, so this man is helping me to get my justice. But people will be injured at work. Honestly speaking, prepare yourself. Whatever business you're running, it will be affected big time because you're going to be under scrutiny and there is deception. What if you know you are in this team or participated in this facade in a karmic situation with the wrong group, prepare also for prison. Another sign here. Male, female, both the swords, prison. If it is investment, your investment is tanking down. I don't think you will ever recover from this. But for those who are now setting themselves free, yeah, stability is coming, marriage is coming. Your life will change after all this betrayal and deception. So, I'm not supposed to be doing this. As I say, okay, we have a judge here. And we have the law. So the law is stepping in. Whatever lies are going to be said, they're going to come out. There is a woman who is going to lie here. Definitely, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but this woman is going to go down. Even if she's a lawyer, her time is up. There's no way out. She's going down, whether she likes it or not. And it's something to do with the house. Stability, again, we have it. Housing and stability. There is no way out. It's everybody's instinct in. Look, all the signs are here, outside, and then we have the world. There is no way out. Somebody can escape from this. No, nobody. And I will ask just now. Yeah, misfortune. It's here. It's now. People will experience this. The loyalty you have. This is definitely, I know, in my case, I'm reading myself. I'm not reading for Taurus because I'm the one manifesting. Taurus has not reached that realm at all, not even in a minute. So here I am manifesting a Libra Venusian energy, and then we have loyalty, the manifesting, because I have been very loyal to what I was doing, and that is why I will get my justice here. Yeah, there is a letter coming or a contract. Can be also marriage, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know if with my twin, I know my journey is over because he's part of this shit. He chose to work with the other. He chose to work with the karmic. He wanted the short way out. Yeah. All this was jealousy. There's an older man who is involved here. It's going to be very sad. And there is a passing. Someone will pass away here. An older man will bury somebody. A father figure might bury their child. And all this is karma. The karma is coming back. It can be your kid might pass away because of the jealousy and the falseness, which might lead to a death of somebody. So someone can bury another person, a partner or whoever. There will be a lot of sadness here. A lot of sadness. Because the enemy was after the bag. But, see that? The enemy was putting me in sadness because their plan was to take what is mine, the bag. My finances. So they were doing everything, yeah. But there is someone out there who is loyal. There is someone new coming into my life. This is the lover, someone who will be loyal. This young boy is about to have a lot of shit with police. Someone is about to face the authority. And that's why I'm telling you, when I dream something, it comes, and look at the energy here. Someone is about to face the authority. They're going to prison, both male and female. So we'll have both genders, people from both genders as arrested. And it's going to go deeper from the source all the way, domino effect worldwide. Everybody who is connected to this community. Yeah. People didn't know. They were thinking I was in solitude, but I was being watched. And they were also being watched. Surveillance. I was also under protection. For what they wanted, I was under protection. Yeah. You all know what that means. Archangel. I was under a lot of protection. Because otherwise I would have been dead long time ago. There was a lot of attempt. Their plan was to keep me like this. Having nothing. Very little. While they enjoyed. Yeah. And this was another, 2 women were involved and a man. Like a mother, daughter, or a sister, 2 sisters, sibling, auntie, whatever, and a man. I think this is the man who's going to be sick for a very long time. As I said, even in the dream, the interpretation I sent by Ibn Sirin, this is the man who's going to be extremely sick for a very long time, which is a fatal disease. Yeah. See that? Their plan was to steal whatever gift, it was me, which is money. The plan was to steal and then travel. There is a cancer who was part of it also, for some. But unfortunately, this is not going anywhere. Because you see, even the card is not standing. Whatever they're planning is dead. Somebody else wanted to run. The plan was to deceive me. My gift, stolen, and then somebody was to travel. But they're going to pass away. They will not even reach the destination. I did tell a cancer to travel. They were supposed to bring me the bag, but the plan was to steal the bag. So that is why the trip was cancelled. And even if someone will try, whoever is going to steal here, they will not reach wherever they're going. They're going to get an accident. If it is aeroplane, they will crash. If it's a car, it's a car accident. Oh my God. Look. The lighting is not clear. See that? Death. Whoever is the thief, they are facing the death. Regardless how many people are involved. So, unfortunately, that is how it's gonna be. Let's confirm about the sickness here. This one. Is it a male figure who is going to be very sick with this disease? If it's a male figure who will get the disease and die, please rotate. If not, stand still. Oh, it's a male. What about a female? Is the female getting a disease? If they're getting the disease, just please rotate. If not, stand still. Oh, so it's both of them. Both of them. We have 2 here. The deception and the illegal activities. So both genders, regardless of the sign, doesn't have to be earth sign, but both genders are involved. So, wow. Somebody was happy, thought I was coming to read tarot for you, but unfortunately I just came with bad news now. I don't know how you're going to take it, but it is what it is. I'm not supposed to be here because of this, but now shit is hitting the fan. People are going to be tracked down globally. Money laundering, forgery, setup artists, forged papers, forged signatures, everything is coming out. Whoever lied in court, good luck, because the guns are turning now to you. And here you have 5-5 and a tower. So you'll never see it coming. And you saw the meaning of the dream, that the changes will happen when you least expect it. You'll be forced by the universe, whether you like it or not, and that is the tower, something you can't control. So do you see that? 5-5, which means 10. And we have how many 10s? Another 10 here. And then we have another 10 here. 8 and 2, 10. 10, 10, 10. And that is 3. That is the cycle of Saturn. So people were supposed to learn a lesson. They didn't. Took place this for the last 3 years. This shit has been going on non-stop. So it's gonna come down. If you think you can outsmart the ops, unfortunately, no. This time they were just playing around with you, but they have all the information, the Interpol, everybody. People who are being followed up, they didn't even know that. People who are receiving donation, they didn't even know it was coming from the ops. It was all part of that game, you know. Some were even befriending the ops, and they thought the ops were on their side. Little did they know that it was part of the process. It was part of the process. You have to get closer to your victim to get more information, right? Just like the way the criminals do that to their victims, and the ops will also do that to the culprits. We have ops who are specialized just to look like street thugs. Even the face, when you see them, they look like street thugs or criminals, but they are ops. So this is what has been happening for the last 3 years, and I think the dream is like a green light confirming everything. And you will see celebrities involved. This is a domino effect. I'm telling you, the dream is symbolic because that is somebody nearest to me who had the documents. But this is going to be global. So many people are going to be affected. You'll find out your family members are the ones involved in all your demise. The family members have been betraying you, using your documents to do all this shit. Now let's just pick a verse and confirm this. Let's see. Oh, the thunder. Isn't that Uranus? The tower. There's a tower coming. We have 243, which is 6, 9. We had the Sagittarius, that is the Jupiter energy, now moving direct, so it's gonna crash anything which you are supposed to be finishing from the last past life. And we had that soulmate card, and that 6 of Cups is also past life. So whatever lesson we were to finish from past life when Jupiter was retrograde and somebody failed, now the punishment is coming. They're crashing everything. And then we have 1-3, which is 4, which is our 4th house, and that is where our legacy, our lineage, our reincarnation, our family, the Canaan. And then we have the Roman number. Let me pick the energy. I have a 1. The energy of 1, which is first house. All about yourself. I am. So 9, 4, 1. It's all about you now. It's not, it's like, then I think the last time I said that Rabbi Nafs, and this is what is happening, manifesting. It's all about you. You're going to be judged as you. What is your affiliation with the group? What is your affiliation with this person? What is your role in this community? What part have you played in contributing into this crime and such things? This is crazy. And then with the verse is starting from 5, and then we saw all the 5s had fights, 5 of wands and 5 of swords. It's all conflicting cards. And I did say the last reading with 5, it's either blessing from Jupiter, and we have Jupiter here 9, or with 5 it can be a disaster in the making because of Saturn, which is going to destabilize your life. So I think most of people, you see where you're heading. The few ones, this is it's like you are finishing out all this mess and you're gonna be free. But most of these people in the group, people were just associating themselves and they didn't know what they were doing. So now everybody's getting judged. A lot of arrests coming up. So number 5, verse number 5, and it says, this is Surah Rad, which is thunder. And it says, if thou dost marvel at their want of faith, strange is their saying, when we are actually dust, shall we indeed then be in a creation renewed? They are those who deny their Lord. There are those round whose neck will be yokes of servitude. They will be companions of the fire to dwell therein for aye. Yep, this is the denial now. Like, are we going to be caught? Is God really existing that is going to, we are doing things underhanded? Well, that denial now, the punishment is coming. They ask thee to hasten on the evil in preference to the good, yet have come to pass before them many exemplary punishments. But verily thy Lord is full of forgiveness for mankind for their wrongdoing, and verily thy Lord is also strict in punishment. So God can be forgiving, but is also strict in punishment. And the unbelievers say, why is not a sign sent down to him from his Lord? But thou art truly a warner, and to every people a guide. Allah doth know what every female womb doth bear, by how much the wombs fall short of their time or number, or do exceed every single thing is with him in due to proportion. When we talk about womb, what did I tell yesterday about the law of reincarnation? Remember? And I mentioned about the womb, that it has an etheric cord to your tree of life. So what is the other thing about the womb? It's a woman. When you have intimacy, your womb is activated there. And that is, remember, something which has an etheric cord straight to the creator. Because I said the womb is a transporter. So someone can be having issues with womb. And I did say, I know my cousin has a problem with the abdomen. So there's somebody who's might be diagnosed with cancer, diagnosed with something within the womb. But on the other side, you will find out that deception we saw, the Eight of Swords and then the Gemini card, the lovers. Someone did have a sexual affair with this person, and the result is going to be a womb. There can be pregnancy, which is, and it's written here, like, Allah that knows what every female womb doth bear. So God knows what you are bearing. You might say it is from this man. It is not from this man. It's from another man. So God knows what is inside you in your womb when it comes in terms of babies. Okay, so definitely there will be a paternity test which will go negative here. But for others, this is what is coming to you. Your womb is where you manifest. That's your sacral chakra. You receive your intuition as a woman in your womb. But whatever you're hiding there, giving people false information, misleading people, now it's coming back. This fake high priestess and spirituality. And that's why I told people, don't jump into spirituality if you're not ready. Someone is going to affect, I think even a womb will be taken out. Someone will have to they will be sick, bleeding, or something will happen that your womb will have to be taken out of yourself, that you will never have children and you will never have womb. It's normal because it's happened. Many people, sometimes they have big fibroids and they can't come out, so you have to take the whole womb out. This is something which is going to be happening to somebody. Someone who, then this is like karma. Maybe you slept outside your marriage, or maybe you gave birth to a child while you are in a marriage with somebody else, or even gave a wrong paternity to a father who is not the father because the other person is the father. So this is a punishment coming for somebody. Women especially, be ready. The womb will have a very big problem. He knoweth the unseen and that which is open. He is the great and the most high. The unseen. You see, whatever was done behind the scene, but I'm shown in the dream, and I was shown like a symbolic of my family. But this is coming globally to everybody who is affected or was involved in this crime. Some are even going to find out, maybe your own worker, you are working in the office, your worker was the one playing dirty with documents. It is the same to him whether any of you conceal his speech or declare it openly, whether he lie, hid by night, or walk forth freely by day. Whatever you lied in the speech, and I did say that there is enough evidence with people chats with that Eight of Swords and communication, and also like intellect, whatever it is, database, everything is here. And you see, I'm telling you, these energies don't lie, my God. For each such person, there are angels in succession, before and behind him. They guide him by the command of Allah. Verily, never will Allah change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. But when once Allah willeth a people's punishment, there can be no turning it back. Nor will they find beside him any to protect. And we did say this, the cup in reverse, that Queen of Cups in reverse. I said, even if this person is conjuring and calling spirits, but Marida has already taken that energy away, this person has no powers anymore. And I even said about how the spirit is helping somebody, like to shed some light, like coming to guide you and make you see things which are unseen. And this is how this genie is posing. The genies are angels also, because for each such person, there are angels in succession. Therefore, before and behind him, they guide him by the command of Allah. That's why I'm saying command of Allah. The directions, they guide this person, like, look, go to this place, you might find this document, and this is a clue. That is what this Marid is going to be doing. People portray Marid as an evil genie. Yes, he's a very powerful genie, but as I told you, Nabi Sulaiman, that Prophet Sulaiman, could command genies, birds, and everybody. If you know this hidden knowledge about how to command these genies through, like we know, through the Quran and their verses and their codes, how you can command them, they will not harm you, they work for you, because genies are weak. We are human. As human, we are strong. They bow down to us after creation. It's only Iblis who refused. But every entity bow down to us, because that is how great God made us. So if you know how to use them, they can work for you. But if you are a wicked soul, they turn you into a slave, and that's why you end up selling your soul to them and you become a demonic worshiper. So it says, for each such a soul, there are angels in succession before and behind him. They guide him by command of Allah. Verily, never will Allah change the condition of people until they change what is in themselves. But once Allah willeth the punishment, there can be no turning it back, nor will they find beside him any to protect. It is he who doth show you the lightning by way both of fear and of hope. It is he who doth raise up the clouds heavy and fertilizing rain. Nay, thunder repeateth his praises, and so do the angels with the air. He flingeth the loud-voiced thunderbolts, and therewith he striketh whomever he will. Yet there are the men, the while they are disputing about Allah, he is mighty in power. To him is due the true prayer, and any other that they call upon beside him. Hear them no more than if they were to stretch forth their hand for water to reach their mouth, but it reaches them not. For the prayer of those without faith is nothing but vain prayer. Whatever beings there are in the heavens and the earth do prostrate themselves to Allah. And I just said here, everything boiled down to, everybody worships Allah. Yes? And he honored us also. They prostrated to us when we were created. So we have honor also in front of the creatures and all the entities. Just like Allah, everybody is bowing to God, we all bow down to him. He's the creator. With goodwill or in spite of themselves, so do their shadows in the mornings and evening. Say, who is the Lord and sustainer of the heavens and the earth? Say, it is Allah. Say, do you then take for worship protectors other than him, such as have no power either for good or for harm to themselves? Say, are they blind equal with those who see, or the depth of darkness equal with light? Or do they assign to Allah partners who have created anything as he has created, so that the creation seem to them similar? Say, Allah is the creator of all the things. He is the one, the supreme and irresistible. So I will stop here. We started from verse 5 until 16. I'll snap it, all right? So I don't think I have anything more to add. Everything is very clear. Surah Ar-Ra'd, the thunder, and we saw the tower. So this is the tower coming. The hour is near. Be very careful.